them trees at once. Huh?
Good afternoon, world.
Oh, it is.
This is our first tourist attraction here in Japan. If this is the first video of ours you've ever seen, welcome. We're a British family that moved to Asia 3 years ago. We live on a tropical island in the Philippines. This is the first time we've ever been to Japan. Where we live in the Philippines is so hot, we never really get a chance to go out on walks like this. It's just too uncomfortable.
I'm enjoying this. Getting out of bed though.
Yeah. We also don't have an autumn season where we live. So being in Japan in autumn, the best time to be here, I think.
You can see now.
You see the snow?
Yeah.
Very cool. How are you finding your first autumn trip to Japan?
So good.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Too cold? Too hot?
Mochi enjoys it. Yeah, I named him Mochi because I just saw a mochi on the table, if you've seen that video already. If you want to know how I named him like that, like I just told you, then you can just scroll back and find that video. That wasn't that long ago, it was like yesterday. So I'm finding it really good in Japan. So I feel like Japan is like not really Japan. It feels like some kind of other country. Like it feels like Korea, isn't it?
Well, we've never been here before, so everything we're experiencing is new, isn't it?
Yeah, but I mean it feels like Korea but without the snow.
Are you talking about the weather?
Yeah, I mean Korea was a bit like this.
Korea was much colder than this.
It was much colder, but Korea was like this, but without the autumn leaves, only the snow, and it was much colder. Yes.
I think you were wearing this in Korea too.
Yeah, well, no, I don't know.
So we actually completely forgot the cutlery for our lunch. So you actually had to double the distance of your hike.
Do you know how many steps?
Yeah, go for it.
410
410?
to here from the car park. 410 steps, sorry.
410.
This is incredible. What's that sound? Oh, the man's jingle bells. The pagoda was absolutely amazing, but there were so many people there. We just kept walking, went up the hill a little bit more, and now we're in the forest. This is something we miss. Living on a tropical island, you don't get forests like this, not at all. So when you come to this part of the world, we really appreciate it more. Story's been collecting treasures from all over the forest, haven't you?
There has got to be a big pine cone around.
Yeah, maybe the higher we get, the bigger they'll get.
Got a big one right here, so maybe.
What have you been doing with your pine cones?
Oh, what have I been doing? Oh, I was going to keep these ones for treasure, and then when we go to the konbini, which is a convenience store, Japanese, I can get some glue to stick the leaves onto my notepad. So I'm going to just keep pine cones for treasure.
Yeah.
And I'm going to stick the leaves in my notepad.
Nice idea. Good
Also,
memories too.
It's going to be like a journal.
Yeah.
But like a picture journal. There's like picture, journal, craft.
When we get back, you can show us the stamp that you got.
Oh, stamp, yeah. I'm going to stick this in my notepad.
It is nice. Is that a pine leaf?
Yeah.
Can you smell it?
Yeah, smell it.
We're just settling down in the forest to have our food. There's absolutely no one around here. It is incredible. It's so nice to be surrounded by such peace and quiet. And the smell of these trees. This is something that we really appreciate when we've been away from it for a long time. What happened to your hair? Look at that big golden mop here. Lift it up. Oh, super coppery. We have actually got a view of Mount Fuji. Didn't realise it until we sat down. These salads were 128 yen each, which is about 70p in British money, and it's so crunchy. I've noticed so far the portions are a little bit small, but
Small, but it's so fresh.
they're so fresh, yeah. And this has been in the bag for a day and a half,
Yeah.
and it's really held, hasn't
I
it?
bought it yesterday.
So we just had a debate as to whether Fuji is male or female, and apparently it's both. It's gender neutral.
Yeah, interestingly.
Actually, that's not true. From one side of the mountain, it's considered a female view, and from the other side, it's a male view. So the side we're looking at is considered the male viewpoint of Fuji, if you've ever wondered. Also worth noting, we are here at the end of October, expecting full autumn, and we're still getting temperatures sometimes in the 20s. Today is only 16, but look at the leaves, they haven't gone properly autumnal yet, not in this area anyway. Some, whoops, you okay? Caught that on camera.
She's so busy with the pine cones. She's got a pocket full of pine cones.
You've actually got a leaf in your butt.
On your butt.
You should keep that leaf story, you can put it in your book. It's the one that was stuck on my butt when I fell down next to Mount Fuji.
But one.
But that's funny. We are going to be here in Fuji area. No, not in Fuji area.
Other areas.
Other areas in Japan throughout the beginning part of November. So we'll see how the landscape changes. Look at this. A beautiful dragonfly right next to Fuji.
Look how big Japan is, Daddy.
I know.
You can see a place with all the solar panels.
This is an outstanding view. Probably one of the best views you can get from within a day trip of Tokyo, I reckon. I've seen some incredible shots taken from here when I've been researching on Google. Obviously it looks a million times better when you can see the top of Fuji. We're just missing it right now. We'll walk past this on the way in. We're hoping there might be a stamp for stories booking here. This is one of those things where you can buy your fortune and hang it up over there. Okay, look at this. You buy one of these and then you can write on it and then you hang it up somewhere. What are we doing here?
I'm getting a fortune.
Yeah.
And then choose one.
So we've got the fortunes.
What?
Keep your feelings tightly inside.
I'll get better, be assured.
What about stories one? What does it
Health,
say?
love, study, work, travel. Oh, that's good. Business. Your concentration is this line declining.
That's true.
Give yourself a new direction. Travel. A far place for good fortune.
Okay, that's
Aw.
good. So now you've got the choice. You can either keep your fortune or you can hang it up here along with everyone else's. So it's up to you. You're not allowed inside, but it's very beautiful in there. I'm just loving all of these details as well. My dad would have loved this. He was an architect. Look at all these beautiful patterns. I've enjoyed myself today. just driven for 30 minutes and now we're at a different one of the 5 lakes, Yamanakako, I think.
Now we have coats
Let's
on.
actually tell you what it is in the middle of Fuji.
This is otherwise known as the Swan Lake story.
Yeah, it's so good, isn't it?
There might be some real swans down here.
I can see some.
Yeah, is that a swan?
Yeah.
Looks like a duck actually.
Oh.
My plan was to ride the big swan boat that does sunset tours here every 30 minutes, but I can't see it right now. Looks like people are lining up.
It's sailing away. We might have missed the last one of the day.
Yeah, I can just about see it there in the distance. This is a much bigger lake than the first one that we went to. You don't need to be able to read Japanese to see that we missed the last boat, 4:30. We just picked up some swan feed. It's 100 yen per bag, so we may have missed the swan boat, but we found a swan to feed now. Oh, it's been ages since I've seen a swan. You beautiful bird. I know, we're trying to encourage this swan to go to the other side because then we can get this. Boom, Mount Fuji in the background. I think our trick is working. The ducks are crossing, no problem. The ducks are like, I'll show you the way, boy. Oh, even a raven came. He's like, come on, man. Yeah, we got him. Perfect. Right, I'm going to get into the Fuji shot position. There we go, that's what I wanted. Thank you, Mr. Swan. Swan on Swan Lake, next to Mount Fuji. And the swan boat is just coming back into dock. It's a nice moment, eh?
He's eating the sand. Swan is so cute. Look at him. He's working. He's moving in the chest.
This was a good 100 yen spent, wasn't it?
Yeah. I still got a lot to feed him.
Oh, that's nice.
Swansan.
Swansan. Swanson.
His name is Puff.
Yeah?
I named him Puff.
It's very cute.
This is beautiful.
Yeah. It's worth driving over here,
Yeah.
even just to feed a swan.
We came here just to go on the boat and feed the swan, but instead we missed the boat, which is good, and fed the swan.
It was fun feeding the swan.
Yeah.
Jane. That means goodbye in Japanese. Puff-san. Have you had fun today?
Yeah.
Me too.
Fun feeding Puff, who is putting his head in the water for more pellets.
Yeah, he's looking for more food. It's the only swan on the lake right now.
Yeah. His name is Puff. I called him Puff.
So if you can see at the top of Fuji, in the snowy bit, there's like a zigzag line, which we think must be the walking trail up to the summit. And that's why it's a zigzag shape, because the snow hasn't settled there because people are walking on it.
Yeah.
I don't know why it would have that shape in the top of the Fuji otherwise. Pretty epic. This is really, really special, and it smells lovely here as well. It smells like pine and like a smoky pine smell is just beautiful, like wood smoke, you know, like burning fires and pine. It's lovely.
It's very autumnal.
It is, yes. And the fact that I've got my coat on and standing at the foot of Mount Fuji,
Yeah.
I feel very happy.
Okay, so today's shout out is going to Myrona's Way in Sweden. Thank you for becoming a video member. If you want to become a member yourself, click down at the join button.
And because we missed doing a shout out yesterday, I'm going to do a second one for today, and it's going to VJ Ocampo.
I hope you enjoyed today's video. This is probably the perfect place to end the vlog for today.
It is.
What incredible scenery, eh?
If I bend down, have a look behind me. This is one boat.
Yeah. I should just say, for scale, this boat is actually massive. It doesn't look it, but it's huge.
Yeah, it's like a novelty swan.
Yeah. Story is just tying her amulet onto her jacket. Are you going to keep it on your jacket from now on?
Yeah, this is my jacket amulet.
Okay. So apparently when you buy these things, you're not allowed to find out what's inside them.
Otherwise you will release the good luck.
Yeah.
That you think it's a piece of cardboard saying you failed.
Basically, that's what I think. So don't open it. All the magic will be released into the air.
Yeah. But you can see they've closed it really tightly in there, so
Yeah.
the good luck air doesn't fly out.
And it's a nice design of Fuji, isn't it?
Yeah, it's so cute.
You can keep that forever.
Yeah.